In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. A good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. Don't wait for an inspired ending to come to mind. Just work on your way and see what comes up. A very warm and pleasant afternoon to you all. I would like to welcome you all from my core of heart with an open arm for joining this wonderful platform. And I would like to welcome you all, for all of the moderators, all of the seniors, all of the juniors. And before starting my colloquy, I would like to thank my venerable teacher, Mr. Samsur Rahman Siddiqui. Besides, I would like to convey my heartiest felicitations to all of my fellow friends, seniors, juniors, activists, supporters, and all of the well-wishers person of Prime English Academy. Really, I feel absolutely blessed and blissful to be a part of Prime English Academy, and it's a great privilege, I think, to stand here to say something about today's program. Well, on the eve of my speech, let's listen something about myself, and it's me, Muhammad Farhad Hossain, in front of you. I'm a student. I have completed my graduation from National University. Now I'm studying at 𝗘𝐃𝐿𝐴 Government College, Department of Zoology, in MSc final year. But it is a matter of sorrow that my final exam is knocking at the door. That means my final exam is going to be held from tomorrow, and keep me in your prayer so that I can cut a glorious result in my final exam. Besides, I have completed my spoken English course from Prime English Academy, and now I'm a regular member and moderators of Prime's Language Club. Well, all right, I would like to congratulate to all of you who have completed their course from this prestigious platform successfully. Everyone, literally everyone here entered this institution as a caterpillar. But whenever you entered this classroom and you began to transform into a cocoon. During the last 4 months you spent here, you are loved, you are cared, you are nourished, you are educated, disciplined around the cocoon, and finally you have broken out from the cocoon as a beautiful butterfly, now spreading your wings high up in the sky. But the thing is, in this time, if you don't practice or if you don't keep in touch with Prime English Academy, you will lag behind than others. Why? Because, let's have an example. Suppose you have planted a tree, and every single day you take care of the tree, and every single day you water the tree, and you clean the weeds from the tree. And on the other side, the tree is growing up day by day, surely and slowly. And finally, the tree has blossomed. But in this time, if you don't take care of this tree, what will be happen? Will you be able to bear its fruits? No, absolutely not, because you don't take care at the time. So, spoken English is like that. In your journey, that means in the last 4 months, you have learned so many vocabularies. You have learned so many sentences, so many structures. But at the time of using these types of things, if you stay away from practicing, what will be happen? Will you be able to speak English? Absolutely not. You won't be able to speak English if you don't practice. Like you have planted a tree. No matter if you fail, to go ahead, because fail means first attempt in learning. And don't fear to go ahead. Just believe in yourself. Don't fear, because fear means forget everything and run. Just believe in yourself and see what comes up. And remember one thing, Allah helps those person who help themselves. And the another important thing is, who didn't cut a good figure in the exam or who has failed in the exam, no, don't lose heart. Ever tried, ever failed. No matter. Try again, fail better. And don't lose heart. If you go ahead, at the time of, we can find so many students who get depressed dissatisfaction after few setbacks and failures. Let's have an example, or let's have a story about not to give up. Once a marine biologist put a shark into a big tank at the time of researching an experiment. By following that, he released some tiny bait fishes into the tank. No sooner had he put the tiny bait fishes into the tank, the shark didn't wait for a single moment. He attacked them at once and ate them all. Then after that, the marine biologist inserted a clear fiberglass into the tank, which partitioned into two, and the shark remained into the one side. And the biologist again inserted some tiny bait fishes like that, like before. And at the time, the shark again started to attack the tiny bait fishes, but failed by the heating of fiberglass. And he tried several times, and it failed a lot of time until it gave up. Then the marine biologist removed the fiberglass from the tank, and he noticed that the shark didn't attack the tiny bait fishes. Why? Because the shark always sees a false barrier into the tank. So it started its attempt. So it is very quite common for many students who get depressed, who get dissatisfaction after few setbacks and failures. And the story is a real example to not to give up and keep trying always. And my respected teacher, Mr. Samsur Rahman Siddiqui, always says a thing. If you fail today, you have failed for only one day, not for life. So get up and gear up, never ever give up. And so keep trying until you come up with flying colors. And this is it for today. And finally, I can surely and proudly be said that I am a luckiest and happiest person in the world to have Prime English Academy in my life. I can't but mention some name of this institution, and these are Mr. Samsur Rahman Siddiqui sir and Masood bhai, Noman bhai, and also Saber sir, Nozul bhai, and also Sami, Shakil, a lot of person. To have them, I feel absolutely blissful. Now, I would like to finish here today. Thanks a million for patient hearing. Break a leg for you. May Allah bless all of you. And at the 11th hour, thank you again, my honorable teacher, for giving me this stage. And one last thing, never cry. Never cry what you don't have. Always be thankful and happy, because Allah always give you more than you deserve. And never cry for the person who hurts you. Always smile and say, thank you very much for giving me a chance to find out someone better than you. Never cry for the past, because it has gone. Don't stretch for the future, because it hasn't arrived. Live in the present and make it beautiful. Thank you all. Congratulations, 𝗃𝐴 2023.